Hi guys, it's Miss Mel coming to you from home. I'm going to be teaching you how to make Play-Doh today. We all love Play-Doh, right? I know you do because just like you do, us adults do too. Play-Doh it's fun, it's soft, you can do lots of things with it. You can squash it, you can roll it, you can poke it. It can be creatively molded. You can do lots of things with Play-Doh. And it also, parents, helps to develop those little fine muscles in your fingers and hands, which are very important for prerequisite writing. So I'm going to be showing you how to make Play-Doh, and I want you to just enjoy. So let's get started. Of course, you need a bowl. We'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I have my flour here. And I have a measuring cup, this is 1 cup. So if I need 2 cups of flour, how many of these will I need? You guessed it, 2. So I'm going to take 2 big scoops. 1. 2. So I have my flour in there. Next, I'm going to need 3/4 cups of salt. So here's my salt, and this is only 1/4 of a cup. So I need 3/4 of a cup. So kids, how many of these will I need? If you guess 3, then you are right. So it's time to pour my salt. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. I have my 3/4 cups of salt. Parents, this is a really good way to get some math in with young children because they're measuring, they're talking about, they have to add up the ingredients that need to go into the bowl. So this is a really good way to get some counting in and adding up things for young children, and it takes a lot of the pressure off of them. A lot of the times when we want them to count, they're counting right here because they're using numbers to put the ingredients in. So take a load off of yourselves too as parents and just have fun with this. And guess what? You got some counting in. Next, we need 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar. So this right here is 1 teaspoon, but it says we need 4. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I only have 1 teaspoon, how many will I need? 4. So we're going to count them as I'm putting the cream of tartar in. Now this is called cream of tartar. So I need 4 of these. I'm going to open up the new one because, all right. So I'm going to have to pour it in very carefully. Count with me, guys. 1, 2, 3, if you counted up to 4, you did great. And then I want to stir together the flour, which I've already put in, the salt, and the cream of tartar. So I'm going to stir this up a little because I still have some more ingredients to add to this. You're doing great, guys. All right, so now I need 2 cups of lukewarm water. So here's my 1 cup measuring cup that I use for the flour. Now I'm going to pour 2 cups, 2 of these because this is only 1 cup. Still a little bit hot, but I think it still will work. So that's 1, 2. Great job counting to 2, guys. And then I have to add in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So this is 1 tablespoon, but I need 2 of these. Can you count with me? 1, 2 of vegetable oil. So I have a thing of vegetable oil here, and I'm going to put 2 of these in. 1, 2. And then if I wanted to add some color to it, now is a perfect time to add color to it. So you can add some food coloring to it to make it a little fun. Any color they want. I'm going to add a few drops of purple into mine. And then I'm going to stir up all of my ingredients. I'm going to stir them slowly. Oh, it's turning purple, guys. I can't wait until it's all done so I can show you. And also, just a little fun fact. If it seems a little bit too mushy, because some of mine have come out that way before, you can just keep adding flour to it and it should thicken up to the way that you want it. But looks like so far it may be coming out just how I want it. I may have to add a little bit more flour, but we'll see. And then once it's done, you can play with it. You can make different patterns with things you might have in your kitchen, like spatulas. If you have rolling pins, you can do lots of things. This is also a good tool to practice with letters, with rolling and just a lot of fun things you can do with Play-Doh. I love Play-Doh. I love getting messy, and the kids enjoy it. And parents, I'm sure you will enjoy this too. And also, Play-Doh could also be used, sometimes if you're just feeling a little stress. I mean, right now we all could squeeze on some Play-Doh. So you can just take that Play-Doh and just put it in your hand, and it will soothe you. And it'll help you feel a little bit better. I know Play-Doh sometimes is my go-to at home when I'm a little bit stressed. I go and make Play-Doh. So this was perfect for me to do. I think I might want to add a tiny bit more flour in this because it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit more flour and keep stirring. You guys will have so much fun with this. And you can also use your hands too to stir it up, which I usually do use my hand, but the water was still a little bit hot. So I used a spoon, but now it's cooled down. I can use my hand to kind of like move it around. And I think I'm going to need a little bit more flour. If you keep adding flour, it's going to get to where you want it to be. So don't give up. You'll have some Play-Doh. And another thing that you'll need is like a Ziploc bag just to store it in. Because if you leave it out, it will get hard. So you want to store it in some type of bag or even a container that has a top on it. But I'm going to add a little bit more flour. Look at that, guys. I'm so messy. And it is so much fun. And I added more flour, and I'm gonna keep stirring it up until it gets to where I want it. I might, guys, add a little bit more food coloring in it as well because it's not as purple as I would like it, but so I'm gonna add a little bit more food color. And just have fun with it, guys. You know, even if it doesn't come out the way that you want it to, oops, we can do it again and just play around with it until you get it to you and your child's liking. I think it's starting to get to where it needs to be now at this point. A little bit more of this, and I think we'll be good to go, guys. And this is how you make Play-Doh. So have fun and just enjoy the moment. Oh, this is such a relief right here. It feels so good just even squishing down on this and playing around with it. So far, this is what it looks like. So there you are, voila, the finished product of Play-Doh. And you can put buttons in this. You can get creative and do so many things with Play-Doh. I hope you have fun making the Play-Doh, guys. Until next time, I love you.